we have Cynthia Calvillo versus Piera Rodriguez. And this is going to be the fight in the strawweight division for women's. Cynthia Calvillo, 9-6-1, and she's 0-5 in her last fight. She's actually coming off a 5-loss streak, and that's pretty bad. But, some split decisions thrown in there. She did lose a split to Lupi. So, some ranked fighters. Piera Rodriguez, 9-1. She is 4-1 in her last 5. And she is actually coming off a submission armbar loss to Jillian Robertson. Let's move to the odds for this one. We have Piera at a minus 162, opened up at a minus 180. Yeah, so man, this is for me at least. I think this is a dog or pass fight for me. I think that I would not play Pereira at these prices as a favorite. I'm actually picking Calvillo here. Both women are similar in physical frames and skill sets. I understand why Pereira is the favorite in this matchup, right? She's the younger fighter. She's the slightly more physical fighter at this stage in her career. However, I just don't see Pereira being able to impose her will in the grappling department. I think that Calvillo does a good job of keeping the fight on the feet, 77% takedown defense, and she has not been taken down in a fight since her fight against Carla Esparza, which was in 2017. So it's been a long time since she was taken down. I think that this will be a mostly striking matchup because I think the grappling will both negate for each other. And I rate Cynthia as the fighter who will throw more volume, and I'm just more confident in her being able to consistently fight clean. She does have a nice jab. I think that she's a cleaner fighter on the feet than Piera. I think this is going to go down to the scorecards, and I would prefer to have a dog ticket in that case. So I'm not rushing to the window for Calvillo, by the way. I mean, she's on a 5-fight losing streak for a reason. There's some close losses here and there, but it's hard to back a fighter on a 5-fight losing streak. So pick here is Calvillo via decision. I'm holding off for now. Now I'm going to wait to see what the decision prop looks like, and we'll go from there. And just as overall, I mean, first 3 fights, right? We've had a lot of passes, and I think that's going to be a running theme for this card, especially after, we did pretty well, and next week's going to be UFC 300. I think there's going to be a lot of traps in this card specifically and a lot of tough spots. So it might be a good idea to play a little bit more defense this week than offense and perhaps save those units for next week at UFC 300, where there's going to be better spots to lay down the odds and the units. So yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan for me overall for this card.